Facebook fam. Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all know this Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. It's Shuga Shootin' the breeze. I here in these Facebook streets. I done come on. I done come on so that I can see who gonna show up so that I can shoot the breeze with them today. What's today, y'all? It's July the 20th. July the 20th, Monday. What time is it? 10:36. I'm in the window. I'm in that window, y'all. 10:36. I'm in the window as to when I say I'm going to come on every morning, if God permit, between 10 and 11. And I may be on an hour, 2 hours, depending on who come across Sugar's page, who rolled down Sugar Street and decided they wanted to stop and shoot the breeze just because they was in the neighborhood. They came to see me. But yeah, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's morning. I had to get up. I had to get up so that I can go and get my almond milk because, yeah, I wasn't doing water with my cereal another day. I wasn't going to do that. I had to get up and go get to the grocery store so I can go get my almond milk out. I had to go get it. And I went and got it. But a few other little things that I needed to get to, but I needed my almond milk for my cereal, for my Cheerios. Yeah. But how are you doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning, huh? How's everybody doing out there? Hope your day is going well. Hope it's off to a great start. I hope it is, y'all. I hope it is. And if it ain't, if you so happen to see my live, you know, it might help you pep it up. It might help you pep it up. It just might. It sit a while. Usually that's how that go. But yeah, got up, went and got my almond milk, got back, got everything situated, dispersed, put it in the refrigerator, and then I said, it's time for me to get on. And I am. I'm early. I think yesterday I was like 10:40 something, 10:50 something, hitting it close to the, but today, yeah, I got on here earlier than usual in the window. Yeah, so y'all, we got some birthdays to shout out today. I got some birthdays that I'm gonna shout out today. I get to shout some folks out today for their birthday. Yeah, if they celebrate, if you're celebrating, and if that's the date you got associated with your day, that's the birthday shout out I'm going to give to you on this day. I'm going to shout you out on this day. Listen, who we got? Who we got? We got, first and foremost, our grandbaby. Our grandbaby Katie, she turned 18. She legal. As they say, she legal. But not completely independent as an adult. You're an adult with training wheels on. She's in training as an adult right now. She ain't entirely fully independent, but she is legal. Yeah. That's how that goes. So our grandbaby turned 18 officially. And then we got some of our Facebook friends, Rob, Donald, Donald Rob Robinson. Donald, his birthday is today, y'all. His birthday is on today too. Yeah, we got a crew. We got a crew today celebrating their birthday on this July 20th. Another one of our friends, you know, military veteran, done went in and served. He went in and served, y'all. Yeah. Who else we got? We got Robin. We got Robin. Robin birthday today. Yeah, her birthday is today. One of my childhood friends growing up in my hometown, Bainbridge. Yeah, her birthday is today. Robin. Hey, Robin, your birthday today. Happy birthday. Yeah, who else we got? Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie. She's her birthday is today because, you know, my husband's friends, we shout everybody out. Between the both of them, we shout everybody out that we friends with. We shouting them out. Yeah, we do that. Stephanie, it's your birthday today. It's for you too. You on today. Happy birthday, lady. And then we got Reginald, another one of my hometown peeps, high school classmates, Reginald. Yeah, it's his birthday today too. Yeah. We got a host of folks today for Sugar to shout out, for Sugar to say happy birthday. As a matter of fact, Sugar come up with a birthday song, y'all. I had to pin me a birthday song so I can shout you out during my lives while I'm on here shooting. I had to come up with a birthday song so that I could sing it to you. I did. I had to come up with it. I did. I sure enough did. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday to the crew on today. It's y'all birthday. I hope y'all got something wonderful planned. I hope y'all gonna show up and show out on it. Because you're here. You got here 365 days. You've arrived at the date that you were born on many moons ago. So Sugar's just shooting the breeze and shine y'all out. That's just what I'm doing. You know, that's what I'm doing. And you know what? Sugar shooting the breeze. I came up with my own theme song too. I did. I came up with my own theme song. I usually do it first, but hey, it's random. Whatever I feel like, whatever order I want to do it in, I get to do that. I get to do that. My Sugar shooting the breeze theme song. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, y'all. If I don't say so myself, it's pretty cool. Sugar shooting the breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Random when it hits me, I run with it. Yeah. What y'all think of my Sugar Shootin' the Breeze theme song? I like it pretty good. I do. I likes it pretty good, y'all. Yeah. So, you know, as I shoot the breeze, what I have to do, I got to wash my dishes. I got my dishes. Y'all know I got to get my dishes tightened up. Got to tighten them up. And then do my cereal. I have my cereal while I'm shooting the breeze. Just seeing who going to stop by and say, hey, Sugar. Put it in the comment section. Who going to stop by? Say, hey, we can sit a spell and we can then engage in dialogue. Yeah, them keyboard warriors out there. Come on on. Come on and shoot the breeze with me. Yeah, come on and shoot the breeze with me. Now, you know, y'all know I have to have a little drop, 2 teardrops in my water. 2. That's just 2. That's all. Not much. Just to kind of help kill off some germs. Yeah, help kill off some germs. That's what I have to do. Get 2 up. Don't take much. I grew up doing that. I grew up using a little bit of Clorox, you know, just to kill off any potential germs. But, I mean, hey, I don't think the dish detergent itself has antibacterial, but they assume that when you have it at the right temperature, as far as the water at a certain temperature, is supposed to be able to kill off. But we ain't got no scalding water coming out of here. We ain't got no scalding water coming out of my sink. So, you know, to help with that and killing off germs, it's just 2 teardrops of Clorox. 2 teardrops of Clorox. 2 teardrops of chloride. That's how that goes. So I'm gonna go on and tighten these a little bit up over here. Go on and tighten them up. But how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I said, how y'all doing? I said, how y'all doing? Yeah, Sugar's doing good. I'm doing good. And today, once again, we got another sunny day, y'all. We got another sunny day. It's pretty out there. And I got out there, and the temperature is just right at this point. 81 degrees. It's nice out there. It's nice, but the sun's shining bright. He's shining. He's shining for Sugar. He's shining for me, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate when the sun is able to shine for me. I do. I sure enough do. Because you don't get it all the time. He ain't shining all the time on this side. Sometimes you may have a cloudy day where you don't get to see it come out, come up, or go down in the evening. So, the sun been up for the last 4 or 5 days now, shining bright. I'm looking right out my window. I was just bouncing off of the grass. I was bouncing off of the trees. It's just pretty, y'all. It's pretty out there. It's pretty. And I love to be able to see it. I love to be able to see the sun when the sun come up. When the sun is shining. Helping folks. Helping us. The sun be helping us. Keeping us alive. Keeping us alive. The sun is helping to keep us alive on this planet. Without him, none of us can exist. But anyway, I like to see it. I like to see it. I like to see it so much that, I had to write me a little song for the sun. I had to write a little song for him. Show my appreciation for how it makes me feel to see it. Or how the sun make me feel to see it. Don't know. I had to write me a little jingle for the sun. I did. As a matter of fact, give you a little taste of it. Let me give you a taste of my jingle for the sun that I wrote. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Up all right this morning. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Shining on me. Shining on me. Yeah, that's for the sun. I didn't write my little song for the sun shining on me. I love it. I love to see the sun shining, and I appreciate it more, especially after it's been cloudy all day. If it done had some bad weather, and you don't see it for a minute. You done had some bad weather and don't see it for a minute. It'd be like, man, where the sun at? You miss it, especially if you live in a country and you live, in areas of the world where you don't get much sun. When you do, you appreciate it even more. I remember being stationed in Germany when I was in the military, and it was like in Landstuhl. That's where I was stationed, and it was dreary a lot of the times. We didn't have a lot of sun, and what I noticed too is that they believed in a lot of color, you know, popping of colors and stuff. And whenever I would go out, because when the sun did come out, everybody was out, you know, the people that lived there, and then of course, you know, us being stationed there, everybody was out, you know, because it would be dreary a lot of times. It would have more dreary days, overcast. And so, yeah, the sun come out, everybody was out. It's like, huh? You out? All right, Mr. Sun. All right, you done showed up. All right, Mr. Sun. All of them was out the door. As many people that could be outside, though. Out the door, y'all. Trying to get a little taste of the sunlight. Trying to get a little taste. So, yeah. That's how it was. So I had to really, really come up with me an appreciation song for the sun. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for it, y'all. Every single day. Should have thankful for it. Now I got these tore up dishcloths. They still got a little more life in them. For them that know about tore up dishcloths and how they get tore up, most of the time, if you put little Clorox in your water, them 2 teardrops, it's still gonna have an effect. It has an effect on your dishcloth. It will tear them up. But your dishcloth won't be smelly. They won't. They won't be smelling. The little dab of Clorox, 2 teardrops, your dishcloth won't be smelling. Now you may have to replace them more often because they get tore up. They get tore up. You may have to replace them. But you don't have to worry about funky dishcloths. You don't have to worry about that at all. Them 2 teardrops of Clorox. Them 2 teardrops of Clorox. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to go on and get my cereal together because y'all know I got other things that I want to talk about. Other things I want to shoot the breeze about. Just, you know, sitting here waiting to see who's going to show up. Who's going to show up and talk with Sugar. Shoot the breeze with me. Let me do that. Yeah. Let me do that. Let me get it. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Cheerios. Got my grapes. Now today I'm going with the almonds today, y'all. I'm going with the almonds today. I normally did all the walnuts. And I bought me some more. But today I'm going with the almonds. Put a couple of almonds. Same thing, same serving size, 1/4 of a cup. Practically on all nuts, 1/4 of a cup. And they say, of course, I think 1/4 of a cup is anywhere from 13 almonds. So I'm gonna be using me some almonds today. My cereal. Yesterday I was fresh out. I was fresh out of almond milk, y'all. I was fresh out, but today I got it. Today I got my almond milk. I got it today. Got it today. That's good. That's about a cup. Because I add stuff to it. You know, I add stuff. I don't have to have the full serving sizes. The full serving size is 1.5 cups. But I don't have the whole 1.5 cups. Because I got other stuff. Yeah. Let's see here. This is exciting. Now, this the little cup right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the little. That's what it says. That's a cup. Fourth of a cup. Fourth of a cup. In comparison. Now, this is not a cup. This is more than a cup. Almond milk. This says, what this say? 1 cup. I don't usually do a whole cup. I just want a little, enough just to wet my cereal pretty good. Because I'm going to mix it up. Yeah, that's all I want. That's it. That's all I want on it. And then I have my grapes, y'all. Then I have my grapes. And my grapes, about 7 or 8. About 7 or 8. There we go. 7 or 8 of my grapes. Rinse. We just say ranch. That's what we'll ranch them off. Grew up with that terminology. That range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 8 grapes. Building up my cereal. You know, make it. I'm fancifying it. I fancify my cereal. I have to fancify it. My stomach is growling. So my stomach is growling. I'm about to go on and dig in. Yeah. That's to dig in, y'all. That's to dig in. Sugar about to dig in. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what's on the menu for today, y'all? What y'all cooking? What y'all cooking today? What's on the menu? What's on the menu? Drop it in the comments. What's on the menu? I'm having a chef salad. That's what we having today. A nice chef salad. Eating the rainbow from the red pepper, orange peppers, my lettuce, the spring lettuce, cucumbers, ham, chopped up, and a boiled egg, chopped up. That's what me and Boo having today. That's what we having. That's what I'm having. And then whatever's, whatever dressing you want to put on it. Sometimes that little moment right there, it's like just for a moment. Whatever dressing, whether it be ranch, Thousand Island, or Italian, whatever dressing. But that's what we having today. What y'all having? What y'all having? That's it. That's it, y'all. That's it. And then like a good old bowl of Cheerios with all of them. And if it's on that spoon right there, you got almonds, green grapes, Cheerios bathed in almond milk. I'm fancified it. It's been fancified. Sugar done fancified it. And actually, I think on this one, you get more serving size as far as almonds. For the size that end up in the fourth of a cup, you get more almonds. Versus the walnuts, a fourth of a cup of walnuts, it's probably about maybe 4 or 5 halves, unless you got them chopped up. If you got the chopped up walnuts, but usually I do the pieces or the halves. So in this case, I'm getting a lot more almonds on my spoon than I do walnuts. Hold on. That's good to me. That's some good cereal. It's not the honey nut, y'all. That's why I put the grape in there. But it's good to me. Honey cereal is good to me. But this is the regular Cheerio. It's not honey nut. I've had honey nut. That was usually my Cheerios of choice. But at this big age, just trying to pull back a little bit on the sugar. Add a little bit. And replace it with the grape. Hey, Curtis. Good morning. Good Monday morning to you, Curtis. Bon appetit. Bon appetit, Curtis. I done fancified the cereal. I got almonds in it today. And I got grapes, which I always do a nut of some sort. So I'm just not eating a regular bowl of cereal. I done fancified it. Cheerios, the plain, not honey nut. But how your day going? How your day going? How's it going, Battle? How's it going? I hope it's going well. Hope you're up and out. I'm doing what you got on your list to do and accomplish today. I have a new business to shout out Shuga telling somebody else business today. Starting today for the next 3 days. I'm going to be telling somebody else's business on my list of small business owners, people in business for themselves, entrepreneurs. I'm going to tell your business. I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. Let folks know who made it today to Sugar's Bookshelf. I'm going to tell it. Yeah, Curtis on here. He was the first person I shouted out for his book. He was the first person. So, on the live, probably about, you can go back and look at it. But he's on here right now. So if he want to just drop his information in there, he could do that. But I have another person that I'll be shouting out who's an author as well. I certainly do. Because I'm going to let folks know who I know. I'm going to let folks know who I know in business. But yeah, Shuga telling folks business. Shuga telling folks business, Curtis. I'm telling folks business. Yeah, what you do to serve your community, to serve the public, to give folks an opportunity to benefit off of your services, whether it be product, services, or both. I'm telling it. I'm telling you business. And all in between, shooting the breeze about whatever topic you want to discuss. But I'm glad to see you pop up. I'm glad to see you on here, Curtis. I'm glad to see you pop up. See how Shuga doing? Roll up. You was just in these Facebook street. You just roll by. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by my live. Show Shuga some love. Yeah, it's a lot more almonds in a fourth of a cup than walnuts. A lot more almonds. But it got the good fats. The almonds got the good fats. But a fourth of a cup though, because nuts is low-key fattening if you ain't careful. You end up eating too many. Because of the good fats, they can be low-key fattening. So they say limit it to a fourth of a cup on any given day. So I know you're gonna be getting some recognition when that's gonna be on August 2nd, Curtis. That's when it's gonna be. Supposed to be getting some recognition. Yeah. What you do. Until the works you do will speak for you. People gonna, you ain't really gotta say much. People gonna recognize you for what you do. How you impacted them. They're gonna recognize you for that. I said, let the works I do speak for me. They're gonna recognize you. Whether you want them to or not, they're gonna recognize you. I sound like my dad. He say, Then he be talking. He's since gone on to be with the Lord. He's resting peacefully. But a lot of my mannerisms I get from him. And a lot of my mannerisms I get from my mama when I get excited. It's amazing how we, DNA wise, how we can pattern ourselves after our parents, where we get it from. It's like, who raised you? Who came together to get you here? I sound like my daddy, and the life lessons that he imparted with us, talked to us about. I hear myself sounding like him a lot of times. And then on the other hand, my mom, she's very quick with it, very, witty. And so I sound like a mixture of them, but mainly my daddy, Clarence. Yeah. I miss him. I do. But he certainly said that, yeah, the Lord said we get 70. 70 years, 80 at best. 70 years. He said, you get your 70. 70 years. He said, I asked God. He said he wanted 70 plus 70. I said, Daddy, you want 140 years? He said, yeah. He said, after 70, you're on borrowed time. I want to borrow another 70 years. I want to borrow another 70 years. And I'm going to try and see what I can do for God to keep me here, because he see I'm of use. I want to see what he can do to keep me here. Because, I can be here for him and do something that's going to benefit the people. I said, what he said. I said, 140? He said, yeah. I mean, he got it. So he got it. He got 7 more years to lend me. He could lend me 70 more. I said, okay, I mean, you make sense. 70 years, and then after that you're on borrowed times, and you just ask him, can you borrow? I want to borrow some more. Well, he didn't quite make it. He didn't quite make it to the 140. As a matter of fact, he got to 73. Yep, he got to 73. He got to see 73. So he was able, to get 3 years of borrowed time on top of his 70. He was able to get that. And, we was thankful for that, to be able to have that time. My daddy was like, we going to grow old together. I was like, we going to grow old together. And I was like, yeah. So we actually got a chance to, he got a chance to live to see me get in my 50s. I'm 55 now. He got a chance to see me. So yeah, Sugar, we gonna grow old together. As a matter of fact, you just about old as me. You just about old as me, Sugar. If anybody want to know something, like, ask Sugar. She just about as old as me. You got just as much knowledge as I got right about now. In this day and time, you got just as much knowledge as I got. So, hey, he let me know, ain't much more I can teach you. After 55 years, or 53 years, before he passed, there ain't much more. You got your own mind. You done developed it enough. You're doing good. So, yeah. That what my daddy would say. That's what he would say. So I was like, Lord, okay, if I could borrow some more, if I hit 70, borrow some more, yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great for God to lend me some more years. My daddy said he got a bank account full. That's what my daddy said. God got a bank account full. He got a bank account full of years to borrow from. Just ask him. Just ask him. Yep, that was good. That was good. I ain't have my scarf on today because I had to run out to the store. I had to run out. So I had to put my hair on, y'all. So I had to go to the store. So I ain't rocking my Shuga scarf, but yeah. I'm on here. Hey, Rob. Hey, Hey, Ron, I see the bubble. Hey, happy birthday to you, sir. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday today. It is your birthday. Along with 5 other people. Y'all running deep on today. Real deep. It's our grandbaby's birthday today. She turned 18. And 4 more others of you all, of our Facebook friends, celebrating today. So yeah, I sung the birthday song earlier, but since you on here, I can sing it. One that I wrote. I can sing it because I can do that. It's Shuga Shootin' the Breeze random. I get to switch it up live. Whatever drops in my spirit, I can talk about it. I can do that. And so, I'm going to sing my birthday song to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday, Rob. Happy birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. And many, 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 many more. As a matter of fact, it was a surprise because you the person that I'm shouting out on who made it to Sugar's bookshelf today. Sugar's telling folks business, and your business is one I'm about to tell, Mr. Rob. Donald Rob. Yes. I'm about to tell it. I'm letting folks know. I support small businesses, entrepreneurs, people in business for themselves, authors, singers, dancers, business owners, brick and mortar. I got so many people on my friends page. You know, if I'm going to shoot the breeze, so I might as well shoot the breeze and tell some folks about other folks' business and what they doing to support their communities. Yeah. So you are today's person. I'm shouting your business out today. What we got, y'all? Breaking, building, and becoming. Yeah. Breaking, building, and becoming. Donald Rob Robertson. I read his book, y'all. He's on my bookshelf. He's in the lab. I read his book. And I have to say, I only met him one time, and it's only because he's friends with my husband. You know, they had a career together, military, served at some point during a military career, and we got together at some point. But then after that, you know, got a great impression for him and his wife, got together, but found out he had wrote a book. I was like, he wrote a book. He wrote a book, Breaking, Building, Becoming. I said, I'm going to have to read it. You know, because like I said, if you're on my friend's page, if you, whatever you're involved in, business-wise, you know, I was a small business owner for years, 20 plus years I was in business, owning a salon, part owner, and then own my own business inside of it. I know what it's like to want to be promoted, you know, let people know what you got to offer. And so I said, I got enough people on here, I can promote them during my lives while I'm shooting the breeze, whoever pop up. Breaking, building, becoming. Put it all in these pages, y'all. He put it in here. My favorite chapter is chapter 6. Favorite page, 58. And specifically, my favorite paragraph is paragraph 2 on page 58. And I'm not going to give it away because I think it's important that you read it. When people are willing to share their life story, pieces of it, however they put it together, when people are willing to share it just so that you can learn from it, I think it's important that you take the opportunity to let them know what resonated with you and your spirit with the book and what they spoke about. And if they're willing to put it out there, tell you what mistakes they made, because they're really just trying to help you. They're trying to help you not make the same mistakes. We're all going to make them. That's a given. But if you can learn from what somebody else put in between the pages of the books that they took the opportunity, blood, sweat, and tears to write, to let you know this how, no matter the hand I was dealt, this is how I tried to deal with it. Because we all came here. 2 people got us here. 2 folks got us here. It took 2 to get us here. And once we got here, you know, how the scenario play out, how the script roll for us, you know, as far as we're concerned, we don't get to choose who get us here. We don't get to choose that as far as we know. But once we're here, it's like, okay, so the circumstances that got us here and then where we are and becoming aware of how we're being treated. That comes much later, you know, whoever got you from that infancy to the point where now you're becoming aware of how life is and how you're feeling in life and how it's treating you based on the people that you're interacting with. Yeah. He let you know how life treated him, how he felt. It's in between these pages. Not every aspect of his life is in here, but he let you know he raw too. He raw. You raw, Rob. You raw in between these pages. You are. Yeah, you raw. You raw. I mean, just the first sentence on the back of the book. Some lives begin in darkness. Few find their way to the light. Even fewer carry others with them. That's a bar. Yeah. So, I read it. I take my hat off to you, sir. I do. And I thank you for making the decision to put it in the book. And I'm certain that so many people are going to benefit off of it, you know. Just rooting. Just rooting for you. Just rooting for you to get to where you're supposed to be, to get to arrive. Just rooting for you to make it through, you know. All 8-9+ billion of us that done got to this planet. You know, we here to serve a purpose. However we got here. It may not have been the ideal way, but here we are. I've been through some things. So, for those that are interested in reading his book, it's on Amazon. He's a friend of mine right here. He's on the live, and he can put your information in there if you want to, Rob. Drop it in there in the comment sections. But just know, I enjoyed it. In spite of. I enjoyed it. In spite of. I enjoyed it. In page 58, paragraph 2, told me a lot about you. There's many areas in here, but that told me truly how you were going to take what you dealt with and how you were going to apply it. So thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you writing your book. And that Shuga shot you out. I appreciate you. Yep, because it's important. It is very important that we have people in our corner. It is. So, I always have something old. Because I grew up Generation X, raised by my parents, here in Georgia in the South, and we weren't quick to throw away stuff. We weren't quick to throw stuff away because a lot of times you could repurpose it and reuse it for something else. So we weren't quick to throw away stuff. Things that we held dear to as sentimental stuff, you keep it stashed away, pushed away, boxed up, packed away. And every once in a while you run across whenever you get ready to look for something. And then it just spark a memory and make you go back to the time that you may have first acquired it, purchased it, or however you received it. So I like to talk about something old. I talked about cassettes in the last 4-5 lives, which you can go back and watch. And I'm on there interacting with folks. They come in, type something in the comment section that you want to talk about, in agreement, not in agreement, just sharing. Because it's like sitting on the porch, just talking to people. I mean, we got access to the whole world via this platform and several other platforms. But you got 3-4 billion people on this platform by itself that anybody could drop into your live and say, hey. So for me, I say, hey. Say, hey, Sugar. That's my nickname. Grew up with it. My mama gave me that nickname because I like my desserts as a baby first. I like my desserts first. Once I got wind that sweets was on the menu, I wanted it first. I eat everything else, but I wanted it first. So, something that I have that I'm talking about today that has since gone out of circulation as of, I guess, October, November 2025. Pennies. Pennies, y'all. They no longer making them. This is about something old until I run out how many pennies and what year. What year I had them. What years on each penny. That's what I'm doing, because it's like, it's going, from this point on, you're going to eventually phase out. Pennies are going to phase out, ain't they? They're going to phase out. You can still spend them. You can still spend them, but they're going to phase out. And at some point, there won't be any more in circulation because we've gone into digital world, electronic world, swiping. People still spending cash. Cash. Yeah, cash going to always be accepted in most cases, but we are definitely in electronic world. And so I said I wanted to see the dates on the pennies that I have. I like pennies, y'all. I grew up during a time where penny had a lot of value. I did. Who know about the penny candy? Who know about the penny candy? We had the local little store, penny candy store in the neighborhood. Who know about the penny candy store? The candy store on the corner. Just the neighborhood. We had two side by side. It was Mrs. Smitty and we had Miss Clark. And Miss Clark, she had the candy in the jars, the containers. They were plastic containers, and then she had cookies. And so you could go and spend a penny and get candy, a piece of candy, one piece of candy. And sometimes she would even sell 2 cookies for a penny. So, as a kid growing up, I wasn't but 10, 12, I can go get me. So if I saw a penny on the ground, I wasn't passing it up. That's currency that I can go and buy me 2 cookies or a piece of candy. I could do that. So I said I wanted to come on and talk about pennies. For those that had an opportunity to use them, because at some point they're going to be phased out. If you got something, you might want to keep it for nostalgia's sake, to show and tell with your kids, grandkids, great grandkids, if you're permitted to live long enough to see it. So, yeah, I can't pass up no penny, y'all. I can't. I see it on the ground, I'll pick it up. I pick up any currency, but the lowest denomination of currency that we have, a penny, I can't pass it up. I'm going to pick it up. I am. Because I know the value of it at a time when it really meant something to me, that I can go and take a penny, and if that's all I had, I could go get me a piece of candy. I could go buy me 2 cookies with a penny. I can do that. Like it. I'm gonna get you something. He said he want 1 rib. Can I get 1 rib? And how much he got? He didn't peel out a wad. No, literally, a penny meant I wasn't broke as a kid. It meant I wasn't broke. I had an opportunity to go buy me something with it. Yeah, my daddy, he started us on 35 cents a day. And I tell it just about in every live, just because you know, it holds so much value because 35 cents a day for 4 of us. Now, most of my friends was getting, by the time he started giving us allowance, they were getting maybe $5 or so a week. Well, we got 35 cents a day. 35 cents. That's what he started. He would set it out on top of our television, on top of the TV here in my mom's room. Set it out. Me and my siblings. I'm the oldest. And everybody got 35 cents a day. He said, you're going to learn how to manage money just from this 35 cents a day. Just from these 35 cents. I'm like, really? He said, yeah, you ain't got to work. You ain't got to do nothing. I take care of it. I keep a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food, you're fed, you know. You really ain't don't have a need for money. But for the sake of teaching you how to manage, I'm going to start you with 35 cents a day. That's what I'm doing. Take it or leave it. That's how I take it, Daddy. I call myself trying to flip it. Yeah, I try to flip 35 cents, make it 70 cents. I was trying to figure out how I can grow this 35 cents because this ain't gonna cut it. Other than buying candy, penny candy, cookies, it ain't gonna cut it. So what I started doing was buying penny candy and then call myself taking it to school, and I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna buy 1 penny, then I'm gonna sell the candy for 2 pennies. I get 70 cents. You know, it worked for a little while. It worked for a little while. Not long, you know, because for the most part, I might have sold a few pieces, but you best believe I ate a few pieces. I was eating my goods. You ain't never supposed to eat your goods. You ain't never supposed to use your own goods. But I was eating my goods too. So whatever I flipped and turned over, you know, I did. But his whole point was teaching you how to manage money and understanding the value. So I said, penties, because they've been around. They've been in circulation a long time. And I wanted to see what the year on each one of them was. Because I'm trying to see how many I got and how many years, each penny per year, how many that have accumulated for each year in this bag. Now, y'all know I can't see what's on here, right? I can't see nothing on here. Not a thing. This right here, I usually use these, but these ain't gonna cut it. Y'all had to get out my magnifying glass. I had to get them out. Them are readers. But I had to get out this magnifying glass so I could see what's on this penny. Because, yeah, these eyes right here, gone past the years of being able to look and see exactly what's on the penny. And, of course, it's older, too. So, let me see what's on here, y'all. See what year is on here. This is 1976. 1976. That would have been how long ago? 76, 86, 96, 2006. That's been, what, 50 years? Is my mathing? Is that right? 50 years? 76, 86, 96, 2006, 2016, 26. Yeah. This penny was made 50 years ago. Who was born in 76? Whose birth year is that? Who birth year? Is that y'all birth year? 76, y'all. And I'm tallying up how many pennies that I can find in that year, and how many of any one penny in that year that I got the most of. But 76. If that's your birth year. So that's me, Sugar. That's my birth year. That's my birth year, 76. Right about now, the year 82 is in the lead on the most pennies that I have with the most pennies. So let's see what we got on this one. That's year 1971. That's 1971, y'all. That's what that is. Who was born in 71? Where the 71 babies at? Where the 71 babies at? That's you. Say, that's me. That's me. Let's see who else we got. That's 1981. That's 81, y'all. Who was born in 81? Who was born in 81? Who? Was that you? It wasn't me. But if it's you, say, yeah, that's me. Who else? Now, this is 1982. It's 82. Is that you? Born in 82? 82, like I said, they leading the pack. No. 80 is leading the pack. 82 is right behind them. But, yeah. See who else? It's 1975. That's 1975, y'all. Where my 75 babies at? Where my 75? That's the first one of the pennies of 75. That's the first one I got. First one. What's your year? What's your year? Let me see if I got you. It's 1972. That's 72. Where the 72 babies at? 72. That's you. If that's you, say hooty hoo. Say hooty hoo. Who else I got? Let me see. Okay. Got 1978. 78 penny. 78 penny. That's it. That's it. 78 babies. Where you at? Holla. Holla. Okay. 1976. That's 76. That's 76, y'all. 76. That's you. Say, hey. That's me. What else we got? Okay, that's 1971. Yeah, that's another 71. Another 71 penny. For them, that's 71. That was your year. Holla. Let's see. Let's see what this will say. This is, okay, this 76, y'all. 1976. Now, I don't know the value. If there's any value in any of these pennies, I just know that I got them. I got them. And I like to keep them. You know, I understand that in this creative mode on Facebook and any social media, when people, you know, trying to go in creative mode, professional mode, digital creator, you know, what qualifies you to be able to monetize it, then it allows you to be able to, at some point, receive a star, you know, and the stars are actually worth, 1 star is a penny. So I said, okay, I like pennies. And if it's a star is a penny and you feel inclined to shoot Shuga a star, hey, I don't turn down pennies. I pick them up. This is 1963, y'all. That's 1963. That's what that is. Who was born in 63? Who was born in 63? Is that you? 63, yeah, I was nowhere to be thought of. I didn't get here till 1970. I said my daddy didn't release me. My daddy didn't release me till 1970. I showed up. Yep. And then my mama built me. And then I got that quality control stamp. And then she turned me loose in September 22nd, 1970. That's when she turned. She's like, okay, everything checks out. Okay, time for you to vacate the premises. Time for you to go. This is 1979. 1979. If that's your year, say, hey, Sugar, that's my year. You got a penny for my year. What's y'all year, fellas? What y'all year? Okay, what we got? 1975. That's 1975, y'all. 1975. Who is that? Whose birth year is that? I'm trying to think. My sister, yeah, she's the youngest. I have two brothers. I'm the oldest of four. So yeah, I'm 7 years older than my sister. And then my brother right underneath me, I'm like a year and a half or so older than him. And then my younger brother, we're about 3 years apart. About 3 years apart. So yeah. Let's see who else. Let's see what this is. Okay, 1974. 1974, y'all. Where the 74 babies at? Where the 74 babies at? Where y'all at? Huh? Who was born 1974? All right, let's see what else we got here. 1976. 1976. Where the 76 crew? Where the 76 crew at? Huh? Where y'all at? Y'all easing up right now. It's 5. I got 5 pennies. That's 76 in the year 76, y'all. Where y'all at? 1980. 1980 is 7 pennies. I have 7 pennies in 1980. So let's see what else. That's another 1980 penny. So that make 8. So 1980s is up in Sugar's pennies. 1980. If you were born 1980, y'all leading the pack on how many the most pennies that I got with that year. Y'all leading the pack. All right, let me see what else. 1981. 1981. Who was born in 1981? That you? That's you? Cool. 1981? Yeah. 1981. What was I doing in 19? I was 11. I was 11 years old in 1981. Yep, still in elementary school. Yep. I was attending Elkin King Elementary in my hometown of Bainbridge, Georgia. I was born and raised. Bainbridge, Georgia, y'all. Yeah, my little town. Born and raised there. Let's see, 1977. Yeah, where the 77 babies at? Where the 77 babies at? Where you at? 1977. And as far as generations, like I say, Generation X, I fall into Generation X. I think according to statistically speaking, you know, they say Generation X, we were what they consider the latchkey kids, the ones that were more independent coming home. But my mom, she was a stay-at-home mom, so we never had to come and open the door as some have. But yeah, that's the year, I think 46 to 64 is the baby boomers, and then 65 to like 84, that's Generation X. That's my generation, and you all are probably in the same generation that I'm in. Possibly Curtis, Rob, y'all probably fall in my generation. Yeah, we cool. We cool. We nestle between the baby boomers. So we learned a lot from that generation and in our generation. And so we right between ours and our children's generation for the most part. But we right in the middle. We benefited off of, you know, manual, doing things manually, going outside, you know, playing, you know, not dealing with a whole lot of what we consider today social media. We met at the park. We rode bikes. We did stuff. Then, you know, growing up, now we got more introduced into the electronic and the digital world. So we kind of got the best of both worlds. The manual world, to just write, everything is in your face. You're going out the door. You're playing, more involved, more in tune and interacting on a face-to-face, right in your face. Now we're in digital world. Digital world is great because, like I said, it allows you to be able to access the world based on what you want to say, what you want to present, you know. You get to choose, as long as it's within the guidelines. As long as it's in the guidelines of what, you know, the platforms that you're attached to, that you have an account to. As long as you're in the guidelines, you can pretty much get on here and do what you feel like doing with your heart, to your heart's content. You know, I like to go live because I'm a real person. I'm not just somebody behind a keyboard. I'm a real person in this account. It's a real owner. Yeah, this is Alisa Lewis, aka Sugar, and aka Star, because Star was because of my business, Star Styles, as a hair care specialist, you know, cosmetologist, salon owner. Star Styles was my business name, along with Salon Excellence was the name of my salon that I partner with other ladies. And yeah, but I had my own booth within my salon, being in business for myself, Star Style. So I took on the name of Star to promote my business, and that's how I came up with that name. So Sugar and Star, those are my nicknames from a baby and then as a business owner. Yep. So let's see what we got here. 1981. Where the 81 crew at? Sugar got a penny. Dated on your birthday. 81. 81, y'all. 81. Let me see here. Okay, y'all know what I done run across? This is the second one. A Canadian penny. Who remember Canadian pennies? Who remember Canadian pennies? Huh? Put it in the comment section. Who remember Canadian pennies, y'all? This is 1980. It has 1 cent. I think that's with the maple leaf on there. Don't come for me if I don't know. Yeah, the Canadian penny. Because you find them too. They end up in our currency. They have, you know, they look like our currency unless you just really, you know, if you're not paying attention, you know, they slip them by you. Yeah, the Canadian pennies. That was 1980 on the Canadian penny. Yeah, that's the second one I done found in my stash. Canadian penny. Where my Canadians at? That's your year. 19. What is it? 19. What year is that? I said 1980. Okay. So I had an 80 and I had an 89. Where the Canadians at? Where y'all at? Sugar got pennies from y'all. How much is a Canadian penny valued at today compared to the American penny? How much? Because at one point I don't think it was valued as valuable, but then eventually at some point probably come running neck and neck. So what we got here? 75. You're 75, y'all. Number 75 babies at. Where you at? Where you at? I was 5 years old. I was 5 years old, just starting kindergarten. In kindergarten. Okay. We got 82. Is that you? We got 82. Is that you? Is that you? Okay. Is that you? 82? I was 12. I was 12 and 82. Okay, we got 77. 77. How many we got on 77? That's 5. But my 82, but my 77 babies at? Where y'all at? But I was born in 77. Where you at? Okay, this is 79. 79. Where y'all at? 79. I was 9. I was 9 years old in 79. What can I recall from 79 being 9? Hmm. Yeah, of course, I was in school. That might have been, let me see, first, second, third, fourth grade, possibly. Yeah, I was fourth grade in 79. I'm trying to think. You know, it's like when these brains have not accessed certain files in a minute, they get a little rusty. Them files, if they have not been opened, if you hadn't had that order placed to frequent those files, it gets a little rusty. It might get corrupted. And you can't go back and think. You need something to jog your memory to help you to remember what happened during that time, at any particular time. So, yeah. I can't recall what stands out. I don't, y'all. Yeah, I don't. I can't recall what happened. So, on to the next one. Where we at? 75. 75. Where the 75 peeps at? Yep. 75. I was 5. 75. I remember my daddy, he used to, when he used to work, he was a machinist. He used to work up the street from where we live. And I used to go and meet him up there on his way. When he always, got off work. What they call it, he knocked off. When you knock off work, and I go up there and meet him at the top. Now he would always say, "Okay, we're gonna race." I know I couldn't beat my daddy, but he would just let me get out there and run with him. And then at some point while he running, he'll grab my hand, and when he grabbed my hand, he literally got me, and I'm off the ground, and it's like my feet just dangling in the air. And I love that. I really love that. Like, I felt like I was flying, for real. I felt like I was flying. My daddy had me by the arm up in the air. I felt like I was flying, feet off the ground. And then he finally put me down, and I get back in rhythm and keep running until we get on to the house. So yeah, at 5 years old, he would have me up in the air. So what we got? 1973. Who in 1973? Who year is that? Who was born in 1973? Who was? Put it in the comment section. Who was born in 1970? That's you. Say, that's my year. That's my year, Sugar. That's my year when my mama ushered me into the world. Okay, this is 1979. 1979. Where the 79 babies at? Where y'all at? That's when I was 9 again. Like I said, I didn't have much to recall from that, other than I might have been in the 4th grade. Yeah. The 4th grade at Elkin King Elementary. They've since torn it down. One of my elementary school that I attended, and John Johnson Elementary School in Bainbridge, Georgia. Okay, this is 1982. 1982, y'all. 1982. 1982 leading the pack. That's 7. 7 pennies reflecting the year 1982. Who was born? Is that you? So 1971. That's them. It's 1971. I was 1. Depending on when it was printed. I was 1 years old. Yeah. 1. Okay, we got 78, 68. We got 68. 68, I think, yeah. 68, y'all. Who was born in 68? Who was born in 68? Who? Is that you? Were you born in 68? Okay, 1981. 1981, I was 11. Yeah, 6th grade. I was 11 in 6th grade. Yep. I'm thinking, I remember, I think I shared this before with 6th grade. They judged us on penmanship when you was writing and cursive writing, and you know they had it where each teacher for the 6th grade would pick one of their students, or however many they picked, one to compare their cursive writing. And it was 3 of us, and mine so happened to be one of the cursive writings papers that they selected and narrowed it down. And of course, unfortunately, I didn't win first place. I won second. I came in second because they didn't have the names, you know, identified on the paper to try and make it fair as to who they was going to select that had the best penmanship for cursive writing. But yeah, I came in second place. I sure enough did, y'all. I came in second place with my penmanship. It's gotten a little weak, but I still like to write. I still like pen and paper. I do. Okay, so let me see. 78. I'm a 78 babies at. 78, I was 8. 78, I was 8. 78, I was 8 years old. Maybe 5th grade. No. That had to be because, let me see. I was 8, and so it had to be about 3rd grade. Yeah, it had to be 3rd grade. 78. Let's see what else. Where y'all at? 78 folks at. Holler at me. Okay, so this is 83. This is 83, y'all. Where the 83 crew at? Y'all, you the first one on the book. Y'all the first one. Hey, y'all the first one to have a date on a penny. That Sugar got. Okay. 1980. I swear, well, yeah, 80 is coming through. 80 is still leading the pack. That make it 9. That makes it 9 for 1980. Yeah, y'all leading the pack. I was 10. That would have put me in 5th grade at 10. 80 again. 1980 again. Y'all doing it. The 80 folks, that's 10 of y'all. That's 10. That's 10 of y'all. What time is y'all? What time is it? What time is it? Because y'all know I get carried away. It's 11:58. It's almost 12 o'clock. It's almost 12. I'm going to do a few more. I might hit 12 and then there go 80 again. That's 80 again. The 80 pennies. That's 11. That's 11, y'all. That's 11. Let's see what else we got. 78. 1978. We gonna get down to this bag. Once I finish this bag, and it won't be today. It won't be today, but once I finish this bag, then I'm gonna shout out what year won with the most pennies that Sugar had in that particular year. What year? Yeah, it won't be today because this is a bag. You know, pennies, you get a whole bunch of them. It take a lot, but hey, when they say pennies make dollars, they do. 99, you need one more. So we got 79. 79, y'all. Year 79. That's 5. That's 5 of y'all. Okay. 79 there. 79 crew. Wait, 79. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we got 82. 82. 82 coming along. That's 82. What y'all got 82? Y'all got 8. Y'all right behind. 1980, you right behind. You right on the heels. Right on the heels. 2 more, and that's gonna get it for the day. Let's see what we got. 1977. 77 crew. That put y'all at 6. 77 year. Where the 77 babies at? I was 7. Okay, 1982 again. Alright, 82. You coming through, 82. That's 9. Alright, 82. Alright, this is the last one, y'all. This is the last one. 1979. That's 1979. 1979, that puts you at 6. So right now, who in the lead? If you recall, who in the lead? Who in the lead, y'all? Who in the lead? 1980 with 11. But it ain't over. It ain't over, y'all. Get to the bottom of it. We're going to figure out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. So, yeah. That's all. Sugar something old. I'm going to continue with it until I run out. Something old. Shouting out some businesses. Shooting the breeze. Singing to you a little bit. You know. Interacting. Just see that timer just went off. It's like, okay. Time for you to roll out. Time for you to roll out, sugar. That's what it's telling me. It's like, if not, I'll be on here talking. Facebook say you can be on here for 8 hours. Now, I ain't about to be on here no 8 hours, but they give you free range to be on here for up to 8 hours going live. And it's your prerogative as long as you're within the community guidelines that they say you got to remain in. Then yeah, so once again, happy birthday to you, Rob. Happy birthday to all the birthday folks that we shouted out. Happy birthday. You know, I wish you continue success on your book. You know, continue success on your book. Building, breaking, and becoming. Building, breaking, and becoming. That's you. That's you. Yes. You raw. Telling the truth as you recall it, you know. Telling your story, but giving people some insight and helping them out. You know, it's beautiful. So, on that note, Sugar gonna get on up out of here, but I'm gonna sing my little Shuga Shootin' the Breeze theme song to get me up out of here. That's my theme song I come up with, y'all. I had to come up with me one. You know, if I'm gonna be on here with Sugar, got my episodes. This is gonna be episode 17, I believe. So if you inclined to go back and look at it, I think this is episode 17. I've had from 1 to 17 doing mornings and evenings with my evening reflections, you know, between 10 that I get on at night, 10:30 I'm on there. It's only about 10, 15, 20 minutes because it's not as long as the opportunity to do it during the mornings. Got more energy in the morning. Just a reflection in the evening. So, but I also have it where I upload it on my channel just so that for those that want to go back and watch it, because we only get 30 days for our lives to remain on Facebook, and then they will, you know, take them down. And I get it. They're trying to probably preserve space. It takes a lot, especially if you're going to let somebody be on for 8 hours, and who will definitely, some folks will do it. So 30 days from the day it went live, and then after that, you can download it yourself. You get to download your lives, and then if you want to upload them, you could do that. You can upload them. I put it on my YouTube channel, Alisa Lewis. You can type in Alisa Lewis, and it'll pull me up. You'll be able to see it once I download it and re-upload it there, and it'll stay here for 30 days. So, yeah, all of my lives. So it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you gentlemen be able to sit or spare with Sugar and listen to what I have to say. You know, allow me to just talk. and use topics that I hold dear, topics that I support. So, Shuga Shootin the breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Random when it hits me, I run with it. All right? Thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being a part of Shuga Shootin the Breeze Live. Love y'all. Thank you. Bye.